7, we in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, I think Wendy's might have took over the breakfast game.
Yep.
On the sandwiches, bro.
I'm here to tell you, Wendy's definitely did that,
bro. So just to kick it off, like, just because I was standing outside, I was chilling, and I'm like, how the fuck I'm gonna kick off this? Pod. Wendy's took over the breakfast game, bro.
They did. That what is that? That maple chicken croissant? Stop,
bro. I was either in San Diego or LA. I think I might have been in San Diego.
World traveler.
And we went and got some goddamn Wendy's for breakfast. And I'm the type of dude where I don't really want my stomach compromised. Like before I'm about to go somewhere.
You don't want the trouble guts. Want the trouble guts.
I don't want no trouble.
Yeah, the trouble
guts. I don't, man. Well, y'all, episode 27, Statz N Factz. I am your host, Drewski Wilski, the bald and bearded one.
I'm Jay Gatsby, the great one. What up?
Hey, Jay, you got to get your mic right. Pause.
Oh.
I don't know if you need to like bring it down some, because another thing I learned, man, you don't want the mic to like block your face, because right now they can't see you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you gotta come to it. That's a lot of pausing. But yeah, man. So
that might be better.
We here, man. We're recording on a Friday. I like to tell the people what day we're recording on.
TGIF for those that it means something to, I guess, right? TGIF.
Yeah, that actually, you know what? That actually does mean something to me.
Okay.
Friday, because it came with a mood. It came with a certain energy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And today, you know what I'm saying, we've been discussing things off mic, and
this is true.
I always kind of talk on the pod about how much I love doing this, and I've only, this is only 27 episodes. Really, probably about 10 of them have been, the people have been with me. Like, you can go back and watch. Like, those early episodes, they're on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, Drewski Wilski 326 on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go check me out. No underscores, none of that extra shit. But yeah, man, I'm here, man. Just potting.
Oh, listen, 1 second. Hate to interrupt. Gotta get some housekeeping.
Damn,
you guys are watching, right? So to those who's watching, if you haven't liked the broadcast, please do so. If you're not subscribed to the broadcast, please do so. Turn the notification bell on so you get alerts when we drop videos, when Drew drops videos. And share it. Those 3 things is how you can support us. And then all 3, the best thing about them, they're free.
Absolutely.
And each of them take literally a second of an action. So give us 3 seconds of your time to do that. Thanks. Please, thanks. Great.
And today, I'm in a celebratory mood. Like, I'm if I had the bottle over here, I probably should have had the Grey Goose over here. Yeah. Probably should have just, you know what I'm saying?
You're celebrating.
I'm just celebrating because, like, I know I keep saying this and people are like, oh, what's really happening? Like, shit is happening, bro. Like, I'm not even capping, bro. This shit is like, from here, y'all see, there's 2 laptops now. Shout out to my beautiful lady, Davina. She got my back like no other, man.
That's a fact.
Like, no other. I can't even cap on that, bro. Like,
that's a fact.
Shout out to the Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
Like I said in the last episode, I don't even think the episode really got out because it's on my camera, but when the dogs get to going crazy, because I can't control the dog upstairs. So, they get to going crazy, If you ever heard a dog bark, then welcome to it. Welcome to the Dog Pound.
Dog Pound just like the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, that's not there for no reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got my back, bro. Like, she really be, you know what I'm saying, having me together. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. And I want to say that on the pod.
There's nothing like having an actual, I can definitely relate. Keith is my backbone.
Right.
So, any shit without the women we're with, that's what I believe. Especially mine, especially yours.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to go right into that. My topic that I kind of had, you know, on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, that's for the ladies. Shout out to our ladies. Matter of fact, I know I'm not gonna go into that right now. I'm not gonna go into that. What we was gonna talk about, I'm not gonna go into because that just made that kind of just weird. That would have been a terrible segue. But we just did had the Super Bowl played.
Yeah.
The Rams took it.
Yes, they did.
Let me tell you, I walked around all week and gave away the game-winning pick with the under. People was walking up to me like, "Yo, what is gonna be? What is gonna be?" You know, we get traffic in the warehouse, the truckers. You know what I'm saying? We get the same. You know what I'm saying? The same 7 or 8 people all the time. And I'm like, what is gonna be? What's it gonna be? So I kept telling them, Rams and under, Rams and under. You know that shit happened?
Tell me you placed your own bet.
You know I didn't. You know I didn't. Absolutely didn't. Absolutely didn't. So that was kind of crucial. That was just like, but that was a lesson in that.
Right.
That was definitely a lesson in that. Basically, just
that kicked you in your nuts. That's what that did.
It really didn't. Not after the season, you know I had.
Well, yeah, you told Vegas ass up. Let me not say that.
Well, on some low key shit, I kind of did.
I mean, you're the wizard. That's just my self assessment of you, sir.
No, but what he did was put the numbers on it and my percentage of hitting. So I was like, maybe, you know, might be on to something. But when it happened, it happened, you know. And I'm no guru, but you know what I'm saying, I've been called.
He's a guru.
I've been called worse.
He's a guru.
So yeah, man. So we had the Super Bowl. The Rams come away victorious.
Took it. Aaron Donald killed.
It took me back. I don't know if you had a chance, but after the Super Bowl happened, go back and listen to that episode. I think it was episode 20 that we did, and we talked about the Rams.
We talked about the Rams.
Kind of go back and just listen to that episode, and you're gonna be like,
I actually did.
You're gonna be like, this is kind of.
Yeah, we were leaning.
This is kind of. Yeah.
Then, and that was in October, if I'm not mistaken.
It was. That was in October.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we got the Super Bowl going on. We got people out here beating people up in bowling alleys.
Yeah.
First off, that just in alone by itself, that doesn't that don't bode well for anybody.
Never does.
Like for us to like just even if it was a fair one. Even if it was a fair one, but I've been watching a few reactions and podcasts that reference the video, and somebody made a great point.
What did they say?
The big man that was tossing homeboy around, he got his foot in the gutter, and that's the only non-slippery spot on the whole alley. So he was just, and it's kind of like you got the divot, so it's pivoted for a foot. If you just turn your foot sideways. You just be there. You could just rock somebody to sleep, which he ain't rocking to sleep, but you know what I'm saying.
Here's my thing though about the whole thing. When I would tell the generation that was involved in that, right? Because I'm a little bit older than them, so you know, this ain't our first rodeo with seeing things like this. But we have hindsight to tell them, y'all gotta be careful with the things you say out your mouth.
Right.
Blame, period.
Absolutely.
Not everybody on the same type of time. Not everybody on the same type of energy. You will be disciplined for the stuff you say out of your mouth when you say what you say. Just be responsible for what comes back when you throw shots. Always check somebody's return policy. And it's important. And
it is.
the guy, first of all, the baby never, from what I saw, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I can only speak on what I've seen. He didn't necessarily, I want to say mistreat her. I looked at it more like two grown-ups having, not marital because they're not married, but young couple dating, friend, whatever you want to call it, situationship.
Getting
out of control.
It made him a fly on the wall for something he didn't want to be a fly on the wall for.
Correct.
That's what that was. Because when you put it out there, you're showing that I really don't care that y'all see this. And when I'm putting it out there, I'm not about to put it out there and I have disrespected her.
Yeah. You
see what I'm saying? So it was just like, hey, this is how we be fucking talking. If whatever you said, I didn't even really get into the video. It was just it wasn't for me. But if the video itself is the only reason that the brother is reacting, that's a whole nother thing. Like
now,
if he's privy to their relationship and how shit was in their house,
yeah, maybe a little.
Maybe he's seen a couple things, you know what I'm saying?
But nonetheless, I'm assuming that he made the notion that if he seen him, he was gonna do X, Y, and Z. Well, you didn't count on seeing him with other niggas too. And my thing goes back to when I was a kid. If I'm out and I'm about with my boys, and somebody's bad enough to say something sideways to me and talk spicy,
right?
You talking to them niggas too,
right?
You can get pounded out. I'm not that stupid.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that. But I guess he was made to stand on the words that he said he was going to do when he seen him. All right, you saw him. He looked like the boogeyman of you. They rocked that nigga.
Hey.
They knocked him out of his shirt.
Hey, you know somebody else who stood on something and got rocked out of their shit?
Who?
Crip Mac. On 55th Street.
On 55th! Girl. Yo, let me chill.
Bruh, hold on. Shout out, salute. I'm going to say salute to Crip Mac. But is Crip Mac changing the whole scope of gangbanging? Because he's really showing himself in the streets, not getting beat up. We saw that, but he's actually out there. He's feeding the homeless. He's tipping a lady at Denny's $100 and putting it on camera, and he's not in there extra. He's just being himself and talking in like 55 and talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And everything will see all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's taking gangbanging and kind of just making it something that's to be embraced. You know what? Put the blue shirt on with a little bit of with some hood on you. On the hood.
No, I actually like him.
Hey, if being a Crip is gonna make me talk like that, I don't want to be a Crip though.
He's entertaining. I take it for what it is. It's a source of entertainment. I don't look nothing past that.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
If I talk like this a whole episode, you gonna take me serious?
No, I'm not.
My name Drosky Wolski. Oh, I forgot to mention that this right here is brought to you by Deadserius Radio. And this bitch trying to get a motherfucking scholarship. But yeah, my nigga, he could possibly be changing the just how it's viewed. Because I look at it from my perspective, from somebody that's not into nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I got myself affiliated as a youngin' when certain parts of my family really wasn't fucking with me, and I felt I was never neglected, but the feeling of a 15-year-old is always crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I turned to not even necessarily the streets. I turned to a couple of homies and said, "Hey y'all, I fuck with y'all," and there's, you know what I'm saying? They say, "Hey man, you wanna fuck with us? Then you gotta do this," you know. And I went through that dumb shit, but Crip Mac is taking that, you know what I'm saying, that crippin' shit just to a almost respectable level. I'm not saying that they're not respected. Not saying I don't respect the C's, but it's just he's showing it in a different light.
I see what you're saying. He's being him within who he is, I guess, and he is painting a different picture because he's actually doing the work that a lot of people talk about. That's to be commended. You know, that music right there is the reason why Jordan won 6 rings. I'm here to tell you. He gets to hit at 42 games plus 16 games.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know nothing else to play that would just get me in like that shit makes me feel like all I heard and saw with that was Michael Jordan kind of jumping up and down and just getting ready to go murk somebody legally. You know?
That?
Illegal murder.
Yes, that does that. I could see why.
Happy birthday to MJ as well, man.
Happy birthday, MJ.
So yeah, man. So we got a lot of shit that's really about to go down here at Deadserius Radio, the Drew Network. I don't even know how to not talk about it.
In the spirit of Jordan.
Yeah. Can we get a shoulder shrug?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. Please. I have to keep reminding y'all because sometimes people watch the broadcast and they get caught up in the content and forget to do that. So do that when you walk in the door. That's easy homework, please.
Yeah, subscribe, share the video.
Comment. Talk to us.
Yeah.
Talk to us nice.
Talk to us. You don't have to talk to me nice. You say the fuck you want. You just got to be ready. Like he said.
Y'all got to talk to me nice.
No.
Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice.
I don't subscribe to that.
That's just me personally.
No, I mean, because if you say some fucked up shit, the thing is, if you say it, you know, you just got to be ready. You just said when they come sideways or they come with some other shit, you know, you have to be ready as the person saying some other shit. Just be ready for what I'm gonna say back or what I'm gonna do, because I'm really not a talker that much.
All right.
I really don't like to talk. Speaking of not liking to do things, so Ben Simmons is in New Jersey. All right.
Yes. Well,
Ben Simmons is in not New Jersey. I'm sorry, Brooklyn.
Formerly the Jersey.
Formerly, y'all gotta forgive me because I've been watching basketball since. I've been watching basketball for a long time.
Tell me about it.
But they used to be in New Jersey. But anyway, playing at the Prudential Center. He's over there with KD. KD's not in the lineup yet. We're hearing that the mayor of New York might be willing to lean more towards, because now they're like, oh my God, none of these COVID laws make sense. Hey, and if you're unsure about the vaccine, visit one of those websites, type into your phone, I need help with a vaccine advice. And that's what you can do. I don't have anything that's going to pop up at the bottom of the screen or nothing, but you can go ahead and seek advice that way. Since I've brought it up.
You can. I mean, at the end of
make your own decision.
Yeah, do your own homework and be smart for yourself. You're never selfish for making a personal decision.
Shout out to the Dog Pound. So yeah, so Harden's gonna be out there with Embiid.
Big motherfucker.
Hey, hold on. First, this is something I really was caught off guard by. So this morning, I hop in my V, Chrome under me, sitting sideways playing PSP, and I hear the radio people saying that Embiid is the best player in the NBA right now. And they said the reason that he's the best player in the NBA right now is because he went against Giannis, and what we saw from last night was that he was better than, he got the better of him.
See, that you have to excuse me. This is why I stopped watching sports television. They change the best, the worst, this and that from a day-to-day perspective. The NBA is a long season. JoJo's killing right now. He had a great game last night, but it doesn't diminish someone in one game and makes them better. But that's how it's reported. We know better than that, but no, Embiid is not the best player in the league right now. He's one of the best. One of the best, yes. I don't think.
All right, I'm gonna ask you just straight up. Just can we go just if everybody was healthy?
All right.
Who's the best player in the league? You have it. You're pausing.
Nobody's asked me that quite some time.
I'm asking you right now. Who's the best player in the league?
When all things considered, when everybody's healthy?
If everybody was healthy right now.
Kevin Durant.
Thank you. Who's the second best player in the league?
Right now?
Right now. I got a top four, but
give me KD for right now. Give me KD first. Give me Giannis third. Give me LeBron. Give me Giannis second and LeBron third.
Okay.
Joel and then Jokic.
Mm-mm.
Right now.
Mm-mm.
That's just me.
Right now, KD,
Yeah.
Giannis,
Okay.
John Morant,
Yeah, I give him around something like two, but yeah.
and Chris Paul.
Okay, I wouldn't be
The
mad.
reason I'm putting Chris Paul there is because last year I was like behind the scenes, I was pushing for him. Okay,
Okay.
it was like I didn't have a spot right here to do this. I didn't have this space to express how I felt about Chris Paul and how he is really showing us. And he's not gonna be like a Dan Marino. Like, oh, I might have got there one time and I'm never going to go back and blah, blah, blah. It's not Dan Marino. This dude he's the truth.
Well, this is how I feel. I never question Chris Paul's, basketball IQ, his ability. In this generation, he's the best point guard of this generation. The only question that I've ever had from him, and it comes by year perspective, is when it's time, will he be healthy? Health has always been the Achilles heel of Chris Paul.
But health wasn't the reason last season. That's what I'm saying.
He couldn't shoot against the Lakers. You heard what he said? I don't even know why they were guarding me and leaving me open. I couldn't lift my arms. He's always hurt.
But
It's
it
Chris
didn't.
Paul.
It didn't hamper the team.
Didn't hamper the team, but he's never healthy enough to put them over the top.
They won the series.
They,
Like, well, he could have played whatever how he played. They won the series. They won the series. I can't. That's what I was pointing to from my side of the argument was that he's actually out there and able to be in these games.
now, yeah.
Not now. Last year he didn't miss any games in the playoffs. He might have missed one game.
One.
He might have. He might have missed one game
One.
in the playoffs.
Chris Paul?
Okay, he did miss. He did miss some. Because I was like, oh, I was on the fence. You're right. I was on the fence if I was going to bet for him. But he still, after that first round, I think he made it through, right?
That's year after year for Chris Paul.
It happens, though, man. It happens.
It's unfortunate. I'll say that now. But that's the only question to have. His ability? No, I don't question that. Chris Paul gets busy. When healthy, he gets busy.
Yeah, so shout out to Chris Paul, man. We salute you here at Deadserius Radio.
We do.
Oh man, so I don't know. I'm just really just excited.
So let me ask you a question. Since we're talking basketball,
All right,
is Harden on the other side of his career? Is he on the?
he's definitely on the other. He's definitely on the other side. Ain't no. Colin Coward said it best. He said, when you even talk about retirement, you're already there. And when you tap into, oh, I don't want to play a little bit, and sometimes I'm play and sometimes I'm not. That's the dogs upstairs, y'all, by the way. Sorry about that. That's the dogs upstairs. So, it's like, my dog ain't even barking. My nigga chilling. You feel me? But, yeah, it's just, that's just how it goes, bro. I don't really have too much for it.
I think Harden's faking his injury, honestly.
I think he just, like, he mentioned it, and, it's like, that's where it goes. It's really nothing else. I mean, and what I've learned that since maybe like 2001, 2002, when the Lakers tried to hit the switch, because I remember after they won the championships, it was a few times where they tried to hit the switch. After that, it didn't work. They tried to hit the switch against the Pistons with Karl Malone in them. It didn't work. So I think James Harden thinks that he can hit the switch, and it might not work. Probably won't. It's gonna look good for some games. They go do some crazy shit to some teams, but
Harden doesn't show me anything in the postseason. I gotta see it before I can believe it. With him, I have to lend on the side of what he's telling me he used to do. He can show me wrong. That's all he can do right now. Show me wrong. I have nothing to go on that you're a big time player in the playoffs. You shoot horrific in the playoffs, and you're getting tired. I want to see that.
Them dogs is going crazy.
It's the dog pound.
Yeah, it's the dog pound, y'all. Like, I could fucking change the name of the whole podcast to the dog pound. The way they getting it in out there. Right now, give me. Okay, I gave you my top 5 players. Okay, give me your top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL going into next season.
That is a good question. Give me Josh Allen. Give me Pat Mahomes. You got to give me Stafford because he showed me he can win a big game. They're the champs until being. How many is that?
3.
I want to say Burrow. You have to. They get him a line. He's still here. Lamar Jackson.
All right, that was your top 5, correct? You just had the top 5 without Aaron Rodgers.
Don't get me started.
You just had the top 5 without Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, the case of Aaron Rodgers coming soon.
Hey, do you know how, like, when your car's broke down and it won't start, and you get underneath there and you hit it with like a wrench or something? Just imagine that I just did that to my car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get it started. What kind of medicine would you have to be on to not understand how this he can flick the football
Looks
like
nice. Looks nice. Do not get me started on Aaron Rodgers. Yeah,
so there are five quarterbacks in the league that you would take over the guy with the best arm talent in the league?
Yes, because his arm talent has not translated to success in 10 years. This year was the prime example of my point of view. You had 34 touchdowns to only 7 interceptions. You have a dog in the number 1 wide receiver. You have a favorable running game. You have a line blocking for you. Did y'all miss Balaga? Possibly. Yeah, it looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
Home field advantage in places that people don't want to go, Lambeau. And you came in the game 0-3 against the 49ers. Nothing was better than the red carpet of
Can I tell you something about Lambeau home field advantage?
Yeah.
Ever since Michael Vick went in there and won that game,
Yep.
and nobody had ever went there.
Until Eli did it again. That was the only 2.
What? Bro, I don't have it in front of me, but it's a stat. It's going to be a hard one to find. But they have lost at least 3 or 4 times since then in the playoffs at Lambeau.
Right. But my thing is, those 3 or 4
that
times.
That home field advantage of Lambeau does not exist.
That's a fact.
It's non-existent.
It should work in your favor because you don't got to travel that way.
It's non-existent, y'all.
Home field advantage for anybody is not a bad advantage to have.
Now,
especially there because it does get cold.
Let me shoot my top 5 real quick. Best quarterback in the league?
Best.
Aaron Rodgers.
Looks
Number
nice.
2, Josh Allen. Number 3,
Yeah.
Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
Number 4, Justin Herbert.
Good pick.
I'm going to tell you, I watched that dude play live. I was in the stadium.
You went to SoFi.
I felt different watching the Super Bowl too, y'all, by the way. Like,
They was know what it was about.
Oh, man. That place is sick. Like, you got to pick. Let me tell you how sick this place is, bro. You have to pick which, as a fan in the stands, you got to pick which scoreboard you're going to, because it's like, the first down, 1st and 10's right there, but then they got it right there. But then they got it, like, on the outside of the circled ring.
Mm-hmm.
and then they got it on the inside of the circle ring. So it's like you can look straight up, you can look straight up, and it's right there, 1st and 10 here, or you can look down here. You know what I'm saying? Like if the fan that's sitting in front of you, he stands up, then you look up there to check the first down.
Crazy.
But the place was sick, bro. The place was sick. Shout out to SoFi. I told them when we lost that game, I told the dude that at the gate that works there. I said, "Hey man, we'll be back in February," and I was wrong. I was wrong about that. But
well, the Rams, yeah, congrats to the Rams, man. Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald. He did some crazy shit. With Samaje Perine when he basically saved the game, but he just showed that he's not nothing to be fucked with. But yeah, it was good. I had a good weekend watching the Super Bowl and all that shit.
It was a good game.
We got other content coming up.
Yeah.
Like I said, we shoot on a Friday. This is like not normal at all. I remember I said that about shooting on a Sunday as well. So we just gonna be giving content. We gonna be doing as much as we can.
That's why it's important to like, subscribe,
and share the video.
Hit the notification.
Hey, leave some goddamn comments. I know y'all probably not still watching this after 30 minutes because we ain't talking about shit. But leave a goddamn comment. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, y'all, like I got some excitement inside of me that's been fueling me, that's been keeping me going. I love each and every one of y'all, everybody that taps in with us. It's been fun, but it's time for Andrea's son to run. Thank you for watching. Drew Network, baby. Peace.
Michael about to go drop 50.